Hey, it's Mike Attila to talk about IZEA Worldwide. This stock trades on the NASDAQ under symbol IZEA. This stock soared over 48% up to $7.01. You look over the past 6 month chart of IZEA. I started talking about this stock was trading about 150 and change. Talk about how this company is involved in influencer marketing, and that influencer marketing is basically going to be adopted by large mainstream companies. And also the price action of a sub $2 stock will naturally move up to $2. If it moves up to $2, it could hit $5. If it could break $5, it will break up and hit $7. And it has already hit that $7 level. I do think at this point, IZEA may pull back a little bit. Because this is what I usually do. When I find a stock that's sub $1, I'll buy it. If it breaks through 2 and then 5 and hits 7, I will usually take some money off the market, especially if it makes this move pretty fast. So I do anticipate some selling in IZEA. I plan to sell some of my shares in IZEA and put them in other sub $2, sub $1 stocks, especially some pharmaceutical stocks that I'm taking a look at right now. However, for the long-term prospects, I do still think IZEA is going to do really well. That's why I'm still going to hold on to some shares of it. So let me talk a little bit about what the company does. The company is basically a marketplace for influencers and advertisers to connect. Now, if you look at the history of influencer marketing, it really became popular about 3 or 4 years. Well, it became popular among like smaller e-commerce entrepreneurial companies 3 or 4 years ago because these companies did not have a lot of money to do mainstream advertising. So you find someone online on Instagram who maybe has 100,000 followers, who's maybe a woman who's doing makeup tutorials. If you're a makeup company, you pay her a couple $100. She does a shout out about your makeup company, and then you get a surprising amount of sales from that very low priced shout out. Well, we're getting to a point now where these Instagrammers and these influencers are getting so large now that big mainstream companies like Coke, Pepsi, Taco Bell, whatever, are going to look at these influencers and say, look, why are we spending $1 million to produce a commercial, $5 million to run that commercial on TV? We're already in the hole for $6 million, where we could pay a couple of influencers, $250,000 and get the same exact effect. The funny thing is we have the Super Bowl coming up in 2 weeks, and Coke, Pepsi, and Budweiser are not advertising on the Super Bowl because Super Bowl ads are like, I don't know what the price is now. It's probably like $3 or $4 million for a 30-second spot. For $3 or $4 million, you could buy the 10 biggest influencers out there and probably get the same amount of exposure. So a company like IZEA, which is the middleman for connecting the influencers and the brands, is going to make a lot of money because a lot of these, like if you're a small company, you can approach the influencer directly. But if you're a large company like Coca-Cola or Pepsi, you don't have the time to deal with that. You're just going to go to a middleman and say, hey, just find us these influencers. Here's how much money we have. Just go ahead and make the deals for us. And that's going to put IZEA in an incredible position to, like I said, be at the sort of the nexus between the influencer and the brand. So I think IZEA definitely has some room to move over the next couple of years. The market cap's at 339 million. I think this could easily be $1 billion company over the next 24 months. So, like I said, I would wait till a bit of a pullback here. I think you're going to get some. This stock may move back to the $6 or even $5.50 level, but I think you just buy a little bit of IZEA over the next couple of months, and I think within a year or 2 years, it's going to be a really big company. So definitely check out IZEA Worldwide, trades on the NASDAQ on symbol IZEA. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications. I do multiple daily updates on stocks, options, and stock trading strategies. Thanks a lot. Bye.